Well, hello there. How's it going, Ma? Hope you and John are feeling better. Hello, J-Sam. Look at them shoulders. Done a little early with homework today. It feels nice. A bit more gaming time than we've been used to lately. And now we get to do some affinity quests. Yeah. 2 thumbs up, like Ebert. Like Siskel and Ebert. 2 thumbs up.
Have company.
Hey there, Arena. You helping out Elma's team today?
Just finished up, actually.
Well, don't leave yet. I got a job that can use all of you.
What? That tough of a mission?
I don't know if tough is the word exactly. Basically, we got an SOS from a prospector team, and I want you to go follow up.
Gotcha.
It's from Kiefer and Leland Cole.
Maybe. Same last name, similar face. But I don't know.
They seem more like father and son to me.
That's right, Lynn. Father and son. And a bit of an odd couple, honestly.
You say they're prospectors. I assume they were out on a mineral survey?
Yeah, they're both geologists or something.
Ooh, we get to do
The
geology.
kid followed in his old man's footsteps. Works as his assistant.
Okay, we're on it. Let's get moving. Send us the data.
Send me the data.
Great. Will do.
Level 50. What do we get? We get a special weapon for doing this mission. Alright. Time to get in our giant robots. And fly away to victory. It's been a while since you've been in chat, Mom. Good to see you. Oh, yeah! It's morphin' time. Look at all the points in this cavern. Look at all those points. For sure. Good to see you. Enjoy the market. Get some nice, good food. Have a good dinner. Yes, exactly, J-Sam. That is the best way to get points.
Are you the one who sent the SOS?
Yep.
Yep.
Kiefer Cole, prospector. Glad you finally made it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Leland?
He's inside.
What? Alone? But big and scary and mean animals inside, too. Super dangerous inside.
Super dangerous.
Well, obviously. But that doesn't stop New LA from
You
needing
too,
a
Ma.
secure source of phlegmtide, now does it?
Tell John I hope he feels better.
Danger's part of the job.
Who cares about your job? You abandoned your own family in there.
I left because he's family. I finished my part of the job, see? Cole family rule number 4. When the job's done, go home.
Even if it means leaving someone to die?
Well, that's why we called you, right? I'll let you take it from here.
Jesus.
I'm heading back to New LA.
What a great dad.
Good luck.
Hey! What the hell is wrong with you? Get back here! What kind of father?
I know, Irina, but there's no time to worry about that now. We still have a mission to do. Let's rescue Leland.
I'm on it. So I get extra points if I jump into the lava while in my robots. Yeah. Look at all these points.
Let's make this quick.
I laid groundwork.
Take this! Forward!
Perfectly primed.
Hunter's blow!
Now some weakening them.
A temporary upgrade!
Yes. I hope I did my part.
Boost attack! A temporary upgrade! Take this! What? Attack primed!
Yes. I hope I did my part.
got you, Leland. Don't worry. Even though your dad abandoned you here.
Leland Cole, right?
That's right, Missy. Who are you?
We're here to save you. Kiefer called in an SOS.
He did what? Wait, did he already head back?
Yeah, and left you behind.
Damn, he must have beat me.
Hey, this isn't some race. He left you to die.
Cole family rule number 4. When the job's done, go home.
Are all you people insane? What the hell kind of family rule is that?
You folks are armed, right?
You tell him, Irina.
What? Well, yeah, of course, but
Good.
Good.
I still haven't grabbed all the ore in this cave on account of the indigents. Could I get you kids to take care of that for me?
Are you even listening to us?
Cole family rule number 2. Always finish the job, no matter what. Besides, none of this stops New LA from needing a secure source of phlegm-tide, now does it?
You are both insane, aren't you? All
Fine, we'll do it.
Colonel?
They have their mission, we have ours. If we can offer support, we will.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to kill a bunch of monsters.
Hunter's Flow! Firing from on high! Try it, natural command! Temporary upgrade! Wind Blade! Gotcha!
Ooh, yes.
This one's better! Fire!
And a warrior's heart also beats in your chest, I'm still.
Praise from Lothian friends? That is an honor.
And the Flemtad. To go. Now, what kind of big bad guy am I gonna have to fight? That's how this always goes. Here's your ore. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Is this enough?
Oh, yeah. That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Listen,
That'll do.
I understand wanting to respect your father's rules, but don't you think...
My father? What would you know about my dear Pappy, Missy?
What? Well, he was just...
Horse feathers! My Pappy's been dead for ages.
What?
Then the man we saw was a girl.
What the hell is going on here?
I'd ask you the same, but not before we skedaddle somewhere safer. I'm heading back to NLA to meet up with Kiefer. You coming?
Wait a sec!
Pirate ghosts. Where's the way out of here? There it is.
Hey, Pops. Looking good. You get all that phlegm tied all right?
Get all that flint head.
Boy, who the heck you think you're talking to? Of course I did.
Thanks for bringing the old man back safely, you guys. How about a drink, Pops?
What?
You're on.
Wait, so... what?
Cole family rule number 1. Every job ends with a cold one.
Not the drink, for crying out loud! You just called him Pops.
Yeah. Something wrong with that?
Yes? I mean, no. I mean, isn't he your son?
So Vandam didn't tell you? Well, that's rich.
Now I get it. A bit of an odd couple indeed. The old bear was messing with us.
Okay, now Tatsu completely lost. Who want to explain to Tatsu?
So how old are you, Leland? Somewhere in your 80s or so?
Hey now. I'm 78 years young, Missy.
What?
He means inside.
My old man refused to board the white whale unless he got a younger Mim body.
Hey now. I just wanted a body that matched my mental age is all. Now, how about that drink?
You got it, Pops.
He's 80 and kind of hot.
I'm so gross.
Oh, the dialogue in this game sometimes.
Leland is actually the father. Kiefer is the son.
And Bren sounded so confident.
They are definitely an odd pair. I mean, even separate from the whole age thing.
You said it. Leland was ditched by his son and didn't even blink. Actually, he acted like it was expected.
And he stayed to finish the task in front of him. Sounds like a true blade to me.
Mission or not, abandoning your own kin like that? Hard to see that as a positive. Whatever works for them, I guess. But family means something different to me.
God damn it. Okay, might as well take care of the other one here in the barracks. We'll get more Lin-based comedy too.
Mustache Man delivery.
Whew, I am beat. Mind if I relax here a bit?
Sure, just don't make it a habit, okay? We can't have the barracks become your day spa.
Hey, can't a commander stop by now and then to check on how his favorite team is doing? That's why I'm really here, you know?
Mustache Man worse liar than even Tatsu. Real reason for visit is for Linley's cooking.
Oh, the dinner roll ain't as dumb as he looks.
Why, thank you.
Tatsu, I don't think that was a compliment. I'm not sure food helps Mimiosomes with fatigue, Commander.
Comfort food helps everything, man. I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Weapon R&D? Can I get in on that, sir? I'd love to help out.
All right. I should have figured this would be right up your alley.
Up my alley? It is my alley!
The whole alley.
Let's call it a personal job from me. Frankly, I'd love the advice.
Understood.
Okay. Ooh, so we get a weapon plus some schematics for new weapons for this mission. Fly right in there.
Cool. Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Ooh. They really crammed the high output ion capacitors in there.
Not bad, huh? That baby can go a month without needing a recharge.
Huh? That's dumb. You're wasting all its potential.
Lynn.
No, it's fine. What would you suggest, Lynn?
I'd channel that energy into fewer, more powerful bursts.
Why the hell would you need more punch than this?
Because if you push it up another 800 gigs, it'll cut right through the beam coating on ganglion armor.
Sure, but think of the heat something like that would put out.
Well, yeah. You just need to change the conductor material for the barrel jacket.
The barrel jacket, huh? Interesting.
Is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big. We'll just have to try it out and see, won't we?
Yeah!
Let's see. I can think of 2 other problems right off the bat. Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Talk to them. They might have ideas for a workaround.
Yes, sir! Listen! About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
This is why I hate talking to amateurs.
What? But Commander Vandam said it might be possible if we solved a pair of issues.
What? So I have to explain it because he's too damn lazy?
Hey!
It's Brenna, right? We know your time is valuable, but could you maybe stow the attitude for a second?
Yeah, shut up, bitch.
Look, this unit is meant for installation on the back of a scow, right?
Right.
Well then, you've got a real bitch of a heat emission problem. I'm just estimating here. But you're probably looking at temperatures of over 400 degrees running from the head to the cockpit block. And that kind of heat will cook your sensors. Oh, and kill the pilot. The back-mounted unit just won't work. And with its size, it's not like you could change the offset position to the arms.
Unless we use different conductors in the barrel jacket.
Go.
Yo, B squared.
Should work in our favor. Here, I made a sketch.
Just after this cutscene, we'll do it. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, that might actually work. I mean, if we had a conductor efficient enough.
Yeah, we're not amateurs
But
now,
the
huh?
only ones of this grade are all being used in NLA's central power grid. Can't very well tear that apart to make a new gun.
I guess not.
We can get around
Maybe.
that problem.
There have to be resources here on Mira we've yet to discover. Who's to say one of those can't be turned into a new conductor?
Yeah.
Hey, that's it. we'll just build a new one.
And you expect to just miraculously stumble across this hypothetical material today?
Maybe not today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. I'm not giving up on this.
Alright. B squared. B squared. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? How in the hell are you? We're no longer starting soon. We have started. What are we gonna listen to? Yo, Day, what's cracking, dude? Welcome in. B Squared just redeemed a K-pop music video. Oh, and I was feeling G-Idol. They just put out a new album today, but it's just remix stuff. No videos for it. Doing good. Good to hear. Let's see here. I'm here for the K-pop video. Node, what's up, dude? I want a G-Idol music video. Which one are we gonna do? Which one are we gonna do? That one's a little bit different, huh? That one's a little bit different. Thank you for the redeem as always, B. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Forgot this was in a playlist. Gotta pause it. All right. Can't say yo. What, did I already have the material? Wait. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Hey, Brenna. Think you can turn this into a conductor?
I did already have the material.
Dunno. Never seen it before. I'd have to test it, but... yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm just shocked you found
Just
something.
maybe.
I can't think of a single blade more passionate or stubborn than Lynn.
What you drinking on tonight,
I
B?
can see that. Guess I look like a real fool now, don't I?
Yeah.
I think I just lost my sense of wonder at being in this place, you know? Anyway, I was a jerk. Sorry.
I think the term's bitch.
One problem down, one to go.
It's your birthday weekend. Well, happy birthday weekend. Pound down them Corona extras. Nice.
Gotta be busted.
Now that I've mentioned it, though, I
About the beam
am
cannon
starting to
project.
kind of like wish I
Is
had
there
picked up
any
some
way we can
soju.
push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
You want another 800 gigawatts continuous output?
Yep.
Gigawatts.
Well, theoretically, sure.
But what? There's some kind of practical hurdle?
Exactly.
La
More
cerveza
output
más
requires
fina.
plasma maintained at higher degrees of excitation. That, in turn, requires a more efficient magnetic trap.
Ah, right.
We need efficient traps.
I'd love to see it happen, but Earth's technology just isn't there yet.
That's a fair point. It's true that Earth may not have possessed this technology, but Mira could be a different story.
Yeah.
I don't follow.
Oh, I get it. She means xenotech. We've got all kinds of races here on Mira. One of them might have a solution.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What is that?
One of the ganglion skulls. We confirmed that this model is outfitted with a high-output beam cannon, and it's almost a certainty that their capacitors are better than ours.
Oh shit.
So if we
Now
can
harvest some
analyze them,
xenotech.
Right. We might be able to find a solution to our magnetic trap problem.
Come on, guys. We've got a giant laser to hunt down.
We all need solutions to magnetic trap problems. Nice, and I already have it as well. This is why all the exploring I've done in the game is paying off.
Alan, look! We found a capacitor!
Amazing. I have to hand it to the ganglion's engineers.
Will this solve our problem?
Leave it to me.
Leave it
With
to
a mix
me.
of their tech and ours, I may even be able to do this one better.
If that's still not enough, Tatsu can loan out secret Nopon technology.
I'll let you know.
Thanks, Furball.
All right, problem solved. Let's report back to the commander.
Hell yeah. We get super beam cannon.
Did you hear?
Super beam cannon time.
Well, I'll be damned. Didn't think you'd solve both problems that fast. You're your parents' daughter for sure, then.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses. But they were beloved by people for their fire and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that. But that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
Sorry, sir, I'm doing my best. Oh. Sweet Hexad Partican. 2 more G6 research probes. We like G6 research probes. How is this going to make us more money? Yes. Do this. Making money. Yeah. 3 chain. It's like 2 chains, but 1 more. It's 3 chain. Something like that. I need more booster probes. Sweet. And we can... Yeah, we can drop 1 more storage probe. That'll do, pig. Boop. Yeah, perfect. Nice. We're making lots of money now. Okay. Now, it doesn't really matter. That's the only one I can't do, right? No, there's 2 I can't do right now. Let's go ahead and go from left to right. I'm gonna try our best to get these affinity missions finished here. And if I do this quick enough, we should have time to complete Chapter 12, which will set us up for getting the best robots in the game that unlock after that. I am fucking ready for.
Tika's asked us to join a new Skell weapon test today. Something about a laser that can track targets burrowing underground. Kinda ruins the magic, right?
See, a giant sword is the best magic around. See, a giant shield is the best magic. See, that weapons should be convenient and useful. I'll give her a sword.
Ah, one of those,
A
huh?
sword.
I guess you'd be more mature.
Oh, please. Like your tastes are any different.
Now, hold on just a...
Sorry, Alexa. Today's test is canceled. The weapons test Camber's team was on went bad. We're still assessing the damage. They've all gone missing. And any clues were destroyed when the prototype blew.
Were they in their skulls at the time?
My meat sword.
They were, as far as we know. Which means there's a good chance they survived.
Right.
But things went so wrong. We don't even know where they are now.
You know the inverse property of magical
Assuming the
armor, right,
best,
me?
maybe.
Smaller the armor, the more magic defense you have.
I'm going to look for them. You'll come too, right?
Ready to
You
go.
got a good heart, you know that? With the two of us on the case, I'm sure we'll find them in no time.
Getting a
All
heart
right.
on,
Whenever you're ready.
if you will. Ooh, 2 new Skell. Two new robot blueprints is what we get for this.
There won't be any tests for a while either way, so I won't stop you. Just be careful, okay? Both of you.
When are you gonna read us
That
smut?
Be prepared for the worst.
By smut, do you mean bestowed? That's the smuttiest book on my shelf. I could do that. I want to get a green screen though, so I can like put a fireplace behind me, and I'll put on a bathrobe and get a tobacco pipe and a glass of wine. And I'll sit there with Kitty on my lap. And I'll read Bestowed. Some light classical music going on in the background. I'll get a scam bar going for that. It's a new month. Let's try to get into the ring tonight so we can see Dio. Yeah, I'll do my best. When is he going live tonight, or is he already live? I never know when his streams start. 9 Eastern? Okay, so an hour and 15. Whoa. I'm in his Discord. He announces an hour before, but I'm in too many Discords to leave notifications on. So, like,
Poor thing.
I never get
Look
notified.
at this damage. Mika!
It's also why I suck at replying to people sometimes on Discord.
No! This can't be. She never told Camber how she felt. No.
Damn it.
Yeah, she was. She was great. She was also grumpy and snarky and kind of crazy jealous. But she respected me.
I do reply to you. What are you
I
talking
added her,
about?
And we'd finally become friends.
We need to pull up the receipts. I reply to you.
I can't just stand here crying. Mika would be furious. We need to have a look around. Judging from the debris, this accounts for 2 of the skulls. It's okay. If it means I can help, then it's for the best. These are Mika and Fernand's skulls. That means the other 2 members of the team may be okay. We need to hurry. I can't let things end like this.
They must be alive. Next Saturday is pay-per-view. Keep that in the back pocket. Should be able to make that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this sneaky little area? Sneaky. Mommy is always on top. Aha, there's one of them.
all right?
Are you all right?
It's an angel.
If you can still joke around, you'll live.
Yeah, my body's fine at least. Head's a little fuzzy though. Thanks for coming, Alexa. You too.
Do you know what happened
You're
to the
welcome.
others?
No.
The prototype exploded, right? Tell me about it.
Fernand tried to fire it at full charge, but something jammed. It wouldn't fire. The energy just kept building and it went critical.
Sounds familiar.
Blue. There was a bright light that swallowed up his skull. I was next to him. Then... Wait, is Mika okay?
I'm telling y'all, it's sabotage.
Alexa, if you know something, you have to tell me. Then you... Do you know? Oh. I see. Life's funny, you know. I shielded her from the blast. But I'm still here, and she's...
You protected her, Camber?
Yeah. As soon as I saw the flash, I dove between Fernand and the other two. I guess the blast flung me all the way out here.
Really? Your skull looks pretty clean.
Yeah. The shockwave was massive. The explosion itself wasn't huge. I'm lucky it was a beam weapon. If it were conventional explosives, I'd be dead.
Hey, wait a second. You notice anything odd about Camber's skull and the others?
Yeah, they seem trashed.
Exactly. I think that's significant. Yours was caught in the explosion, but it isn't burned. The skulls back at the test site were totally charred.
Meaning what exactly?
I'm not sure yet. Let's go back there and take another look. We may find a clue.
Well, that's it. What's it? How's it going, Days? How was the rest of rocking out with your frock out or something less offensive? It's good to see you on and back to rockin', though. Not that I don't love the artwork streams. I find those absolutely relaxing. It was fun. I had fun. I actually don't have fun, so I usually stream like less than an hour. Well, I'm glad you had fun this time. Hopefully that
Here, have a look.
snowballs
These are Mika
into
and Fernand's skulls.
more and more fun.
His is like yours, Camber. Broken, but otherwise pretty clean.
I love seeing
that's a characteristic
people
of
who
the
are
prototype
proficient
weapon.
at that.
But look at Mika's. It's smoking
I played
and covered
guitar
in
and
bullet
bass for
holes.
many years,
You're
but it
right.
was just self-taught and never like
Which
went.
means
I never classically trained myself at all. You know, it was just a lot of jamming and noodling. But I love guitar and bass. And yeah, it's fun watching you and Yandy play that game. Every time. I got to imagine it's pretty hard, especially like sight reading new songs, like unless you're really proficient with the chords. Because to me, at least with the little I've watched, like the chord patterns, you can tell what they are. Like if it stops on it, or like it's a slower song and you can see the chord coming. But that's got to be really hard to fucking sight read. Whoop whoop. Are we juggalos now?
it has to be. The ganglion must have been drawn here by
Nice.
the explosion.
Those bastards.
The girls had 2 damaged skulls.
All right,
which
what's
would
the
have made them
best
easy prey.
what's the best Fago
So
flavor?
Mika's skull was destroyed. And Hana.
Shh.
What's wrong?
It's a ganglion skull. No, more than one.
Exactly,
Slow.
so Dazed. I knew we got
How do you
along,
know?
dude.
I can hear them.
You know enemy skells by their sound?
I said hi.
You are obsessed.
Still no Mario.
Mika!
She's still alive!
I told you how that can be accomplished, though, right? Like, unlike certain channels that'll charge you $100 to maybe play a game for an hour and 20 minutes, or other streams that charge you $1,000 to put it on a wheel that may never land on the game, I got a simple solution. Channel points. So if you click the little channel point thing for, what do I have it set at? 6,000. I need to turn that up. Simple. It's simple. 6,000. Pull up the collection list. And as long as I plan on streaming for another hour, you get it today. Which I am. So if you happen to do it, I would play. But it's got to be something I own and for the Switch for right now. Eventually, once I have all of my retro systems hooked up, I will change it. I'll change it to make it to where you can request for other systems. And there are currently 2 Switch games that I have that break TOS. But if it's anything but those 2 games, there's only 2 that are off limits for streaming. If you want to embarrass me, you can make me play one of the dirty games I've got. If you want to torture me, there's a lot of games on there that are not easy. And just for channel points, you get a guaranteed hour. So I think that's a pretty damn good deal compared to what some people charge.
You're okay. Oh, thank heavens.
And obviously, if I get more people watching me at some point, I'll have to raise that.
Idiot. Really glad.
You two take cover. We've got more ganglion forces inbound.
She ain't dead. You thought she was dead. I mean, if you look at this game, though, Golfin, it's basically Mario derivative. You can jump. I mean, you can jump, so I mean, that's already 80% Mario.
Time to weaken them.
It basically is Mario. Mario with a story and robots.
We mustn't let this come. Get out of time. You pick them off.
I mean, tell me how I'm wrong.
You're mine.
How am I wrong?
I'm sorry. I'm not faring much better.
I did this with window pane the other night. Why am I not surprised? Not Mario. This is not Mario. Well, it's at least Mario derivative, right? Will you give me that? I mean, since your player character that you created has whatever backstory that you want back on Earth, I could say that my player character used, you know, when she used to live on Earth, she was Mario and Luigi's cousin. Lived in the Bronx. That's the beauty of self-inserted RPGs, is you can create whatever backstory you want.
Thank you, Alexa.
This looks like something Migsy... I've tried to make Migsy play this.
I'm sorry we couldn't help Hannah or Fernand.
I don't think Migsy has touched a Xenoblade game.
If anyone could have helped them, it was us.
He's right. Plus, you saved us. That's amazing enough. And we're grateful.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Listen to someone twice his age?
Skell nut.
Yeah, I'm a super skell nut. I should buy a cape.
What makes you love them so much?
I think there's just too much freedom in this game. It's not linear enough.
Black Skell saved my life.
You told a
It shielded
shark
me
to
from
eat
a
Migsy.
hailstorm of bullets and gave me time to run. I don't know who was piloting it or what division they were from, but I loved Skells from that moment on. And now it's my dream to save someone's life.
All right, I'm missing context. Should we be sounding shark alarms?
What? No, it wasn't Camber. No way. He's nowhere near good enough to move like that. That pilot was so precise.
Threw him back up. Tried to eat him.
Right here.
So
It
who's
was
Bruce the
incredible
shark?
how Camber shielded me from that
What?
blast, though. I was amazed.
There, see?
All right, it's probably all the
That's the sort
holes
of
in my brain,
experience that
okay,
gives
Golfin?
birth to a true skill nut.
Shouldn't it give birth to a true
I stopped
camber
doing
nut?
drugs like
A
15,
normal
16
person
years
might
ago.
think that, but
No
But
way.
I've still got holes in
it's
the brain,
skull
okay?
that's amazing here. I'm not budging on this one.
Sometimes I need a little help. Learn the javelin art, maximum voltage. Oh shit. Jaws lore okay, see, you were combining Jaws and Little Nemo. Okay. That is way too complex for me, right? Plus, it's been probably 15 years since I've seen Jaws, when I was in the middle of my drug use. And Little Nemo, yeah, I've seen that a lot, but I missed it. This is why you drink and don't do drugs. I don't know, man. My friends that drink, their memory ain't the best either. And some of them are peeing blood now, so... Can't tell me this looks like games Miggsy is playing. I mean, the amount of freedom you have in this open world, with flying robots, there ain't fucking nothing like this game, Golfin. Ain't nothing like it.
they spotted us.
And you get to customize your robots. I'm sorry, it's top fucking tier, okay? Millions of planets wide. No, I think it's 40 kilometers by 40 kilometers is the size of the game world. It's roughly the size of Great Britain. It's pretty fucking massive, and the most impressive thing about this game to me still was this originally came out on the Wii U and functioned well. Maybe not perfectly, but it functioned well.
You seem to be working hard, Rock.
Millions of
Hi,
planets
Celica.
wide?
Hi,
that just
everyone.
makes me think of like
We were
Elder
in the
Scrolls
area,
2.
so we thought we might drop by to say hi and see you in
Like
action.
Daggerfall?
Thanks.
Daggerfall
I really
was
love my
procedurally
job.
generated
I don't
and
have to
just
feel scared. And everyone
ridiculously
seems to
massive.
appreciate what I do.
That sounds great. Tatsu's still looking for a workplace where unique
So,
talents will be
so did 12
appreciated.
billion Mario levels.
Can you all wait a few minutes? It's almost my break.
Is that how many have been made now?
We'll just hang out here and watch.
Gosh, it feels funny having an audience.
Hey, Rock, can I get a hand over here?
On my way!
I will say I probably will be getting a Switch 2 at some
Seems
point,
like he's having fun.
but I'm going
We
to be
have the
waiting
Director
until
General to thank for
there's
getting
more
him
games
this
I want to play
position.
for it.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Look out! Rock!
There are a handful of games that would make me order it quicker if they would announce them.
Hey, are you alright?
A sequel to this,
Oh no!
which I really want. Mario Maker 3 would probably make me order a Switch sooner. You only beat 11 million. Yeah, step up your fucking game, man. Oh, No Man's Sky. Okay, yeah, duh. Yeah, which is also procedurally generated. And very, very fucking massive. But those worlds are like empty as shit. And a lot of them are really stupid. They're just barren and have no
Those beams would have crushed
hand
me if
touch
Rock hadn't
design.
stepped in.
Ow!
Like, and I
I'm
think No
hurt.
Man's Sky is
I'm
awesome,
gonna have a
especially since they
huge
fixed
lump
it.
on my head. Just lump. Rock's head made of rock too?
Thank goodness.
This is gonna put the whole project on hold.
So,
Beams are shot, boss.
so are 10
They're all
billion of the
bent to
Mario
hell.
levels.
I figured as much. Well, that's the day.
Well, that's why you
Go
don't.
on home,
That's why you
boys.
don't play 100 Man.
Don't bother
That's why
coming
you
in
check out the
tomorrow.
list of top levels.
When should we come back?
Highest rated.
Beam's gotta be recast. That means waiting for fresh ore. You
100,
go
100
see
Man
the
is
doc
just
on your way
begging
home,
to go
Rock.
to the
Got
asylum.
it?
Yes, sir.
Or Endless, I guess it is in Mario Maker 2.
I'm really sorry.
For what? Not your fault at all, big guy.
And while No Man's Sky is cool to me in concept,
Need
like,
help finding a doctor?
Oh, I don't need one.
I prefer
It's really just a bump. The foreman's just being nice.
the human touch.
It's nice of him to look out for his
This
team
game
like that.
world is easily my
Yeah,
favorite ever
I'm
put
just
together.
sad there's nothing I can do for him.
That's just eyeball abuse. Yeah, a lot of those. Yeah, I guess it is kind of hard to find the middle of the line ones that are
You ever
just.
drunk Bailey's from a shoe? What? Gonna come to a club where people wee on each
This
other?
can't be right. Look at
No.
that.
I'm gonna
Look at that
fetch you.
founder's badge.
Excuse me? I like you. What do you think of me?
I don't rightly know, sir.
Golfin just made Bezos a happy boy.
Thanks for making Bezos a happy boy. I appreciate your prime,
The
sir.
beams are hardened with a special ore known as erosium, but sadly their erosium supply has run dry.
Yeah, you made
Erosium
me
is a pretty rare
think
mineral,
back
too.
to it. It's been a long time since I
Until
popped
they
in Mario
acquire
Maker,
new
but
ore,
the top levels were a
seems
lot
the
of the
construction project will
auto
not be
levels
able to
and hold
proceed.
right, and it was just sound
Rats.
effects.
And I finally found a job I liked too.
Fear not, Rock. I'll find a way to fix this.
This sound like job
I wish there was a
Nopon.
better system for like users
Nopon are
to
masters of
tag
trade.
levels.
Some Nopon somewhere know where to find erosium. Tatsu guarantee it.
That's actually an excellent
Maybe that's
idea.
something they can fix with Mario Maker
Thank you,
3.
Tatsu. Wow, you're actually useful sometimes.
Lindley finally noticed?
All right, let's start.
Hey, I play on
asking around.
expert, okay?
Celica, if you'd join us.
Of course.
Listen,
I'm not sadistic, or excuse me, I'm not masochistic, so like I don't play super expert.
Body powder that you can spray?
What do we got? What do we got, Paleface?
Paleface36 just resubbed for 4 months. This is how you can afford your rock and roll lifestyle.
Oh, wow.
https://youtube.com/x1of KA1S?C=LWXFV556
Good job, Brian.
and Spebu.
How's it going, Paleface? Thank you for the sub, buddy.
Your CD collection looks shiny and costly. How much did you pay for your bad Moto Guzzi? And how much did you spend on your black leather
God
jacket?
damn, I haven't
Is it
heard
you
Cake in
or
forever.
your parents in this income tax bracket? Now tickets to concerts and drinking at clubs. Sometimes for music that you haven't even heard of. And how much did you pay for your rock and
It's
roll
like Founder
t-shirt
plus one.
that proves you were there, that you heard of them
I've been
first?
fucking
Now,
streaming for so
how
long,
do you
dude.
afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford
I got hit affiliate a year and a half ago.
lifestyle? Oh,
That was an abacus. Should go to show how much I trust you, Paleface. I didn't even like see what it was before full screening it.
how much did you pay for the chunk of his guitar, the one he ruthlessly smashed at
I don't think I've ever seen this video.
And how much will he pay for a brand new guitar, one which he'll ruthlessly smash at the end of another show? And how long will the workers keep building him new ones, as long as their soda cans are red, white, and blue
You
ones?
should
And how
trust
long
me.
will the
He started
workers
drinking at
keep
9 a.m.
building
golf.
new ones, as long
Was it weather that canceled the golf? I'm assuming. And not a terrorist attack? fucking rain. Pussies, why don't they just play in the rain?
And hospital bills, and tattoo removal, and dozens of pills. Your liver pays dearly now for
I'd rather
youthful
be golfing in the rain.
moments, but rock on completely with some brand new components now. How do you afford your rock
I love rain.
lifestyle?
And
How do you afford
when I tell people I live in Washington and say that, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It rains there all the time. Not in Eastern Washington. We're basically a fucking desert over here. I love the rain. The rare times we get it. Instead of golfing in the rain with pussies, I just got demoted to watching them online.
Your self-destruction doesn't hurt them. Your chaos won't.
That's why we need indoor golf courses.
They're so happy to rebuild it. You'll never
Nice.
really kill it. Yeah, excess ain't rebellion.
I subbed to a couple international streams.
You're drinking what they're selling now. Excess
I'm not proud about it. Is it because they were playing Mario? Or is it because they were golfing outside in the rain? It's a fantastic video, Paleface. Good choice. We all need some cake now and then. Let's see, I subscribe to a friend who lives in Brunei. It's the only Southeast Asia streamer I sub to. Then I occasionally have been subscribed to a Scotsman. And I'm pretty consistently sub to one UK streamer. Me too, you might have heard. Yeah, okay. He is a foreigner. He is a dirty foreigner. I have subscribed to a lot of Canadians, okay? I am currently subscribed to a handful of Canadians. If you must know, it's because they're better at Mario Maker than I am. I got humbled. It's okay you dragged Swaggus there. Swaggus did subscribe to that VTuber that we got dumped into. I was there for that. To be fair, she was German and pretty entertaining. I stuck around for a while. For now, he is a dirty foreigner. Until they become the 51st state. Oh. That's the one you were talking about? Well, she's German, not Japanese.
Careful.
Yeah, she's German. Yeah.
Listen. Did you hear?
I needed to know what the accent was from, so I went down to the, You're drunker than you thought. I went down to the About Me, and it says that she's German. It's like, oh, that explains the accent. But the English is actually pretty damn good.
Right up.
Oh, I picked the right spot. That was really lucky. That could have been anywhere in this giant radius it was showing on the map, but I found that item pretty much right away. I'm fucking drunker than I thought. Yeah, I mean, those accents are pretty different, Golfin. To be fair, I didn't know what accent it was at first. I did have to look into it. I mean, anybody can learn any language. They put their heart into it. Chinese is really fucking tough from what I understand, though. One of the toughest for the Germanic-rooted languages, which English is one of them. It's the hardest for us to learn. I know a very little bit of a lot of different languages. And I don't want to sound like a Korean supremacist or anything, but Korean's fucking awesome. Like, it's one of the world's most recently created languages. King Sejong in the 1500s, like, tasked his scientists with creating a language based on logic. You can learn the basics of Hangul in a day. Like, and what I love about Korean is there's very few times where there's like rules of pronunciation. There's like three for one character, one symbol in their alphabet can be pronounced in 3 different ways based on where it's at in a syllable. But other than that, if you see the letter, you know exactly how it's gonna sound. Which, compare that to fucking English. That's never the fucking case. I pulled up her mods level and played it like 3 times and said, nope, you all are way better than me. So it's super expert. What are we talking? Mid-air shell jumps?
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Or harder?
Greetings and welcome to Dorian Caravan. Something troubling, friends? In search of rare item, perhaps?
Yes, actually.
Who rated the
We're looking
female
for a
version of the
Rosie,
beast?
and heard we might find some here.
Arosium?
3 fucking
Yes,
practice doors.
Dorian Caravan trade in Arosium.
Florida, what's up?
Hey, we did it, Celica!
I'll play her mods level.
Friends always this impatient? Listen to whole answer. Caravan trade in Arosium, yes.
The
but
beast
Arosium
has
fresh
such
out of
a
stock, so-
calming voice.
Ah,
Like,
crud.
I've let
Well,
him
that's a
lull me to
problem.
sleep
And it means poor
so
Rock
many
will
times.
have to wait.
No, beautiful lady, no crying, please. Ah,
His
fine,
N64
fine.
videos
Mujiji
are
cannot
too
stand
interesting to
see
fall
such
asleep
display
to,
from
but
such beauty.
Mario Maker's
Just
cozy as
this
fuck.
once, Mujiji share his source as special exception.
Really?
Mujiji never go back on word.
Oh, thank you.
Friends, listen well. Nearby, is
Getting
strange
busy with
place
King
big
Swaggus? What?
rocks floating in air. Arosium is mined from floaty rocks.
Understood. We shall go there at once.
Friends, be careful. Floaty rock zone also home to bitey critters. Not safest
I
place.
want no
around.
fucking bitey critters.
We understand.
Florida, you can beat my levels, and it's literally Quickie World. Hey, Florida beat my level. I made him a Spaghetti-O-themed level. It had the big bumpers that looked like SpaghettiOs, and it had lava to be the SpaghettiO sauce. I thought it was pretty fucking creative. No one saw how much effort I put into the artistic side of that level. It pissed me off a little bit. I thought it was pretty fucking special. I hadn't touched Mario Maker in like 2 years. And then Florida holds up a copy of Mario Maker 2 and I'm like, boom, stroke of insight. Make a SpaghettiO level. Florida, kill the can of SpaghettiOs. I still think the idea of being a SpaghettiO-themed VTuber would take off. Like, just a can of SpaghettiOs with a face. I feel like that would do super well. You can make it crying, like his
I'd say that's enough to
crying
get the project
SpaghettiO
back on
can
track.
emote.
Thank you all so much for your help. You really would do anything for Rock.
I don't know, it seems like
Wouldn't you,
225,
Celica?
you're trying to distance
Rock
yourself
is
from the
like
SpaghettiO
family
era.
to me. Nothing could be
When
more
viewership
precious.
tanks, I'll consider.
But Rock said something before about how Rock and Ganglion do terrible thing to Celica's village.
That one.
Celica not mad at Rock about that?
Tatsu, that is so inappropriate. I didn't realize he had spoke of this to you.
I'm sorry, Celica.
Oh no, it's perfectly all right. It just means he trusts you all enough to share.
It was a golden era. It was a special time. But,
You
I mean,
see, rock was created by the
there
ganglion
are
to be a
still
living
remnants
weapon.
of it hanging around, you know.
When they attacked my village, his kind killed so many people.
This cup is fucking gigantic.
But something awoke in Rock that night. He took me and ran. He saved my life.
That's amazing.
That's why you were so passionate about Rock not fighting.
I won it. I didn't even have to fucking pay for it. Hell, the hoodie has me eating them on it. I know it. Yeah, it's so big too, like, and also I want to preserve its quality. I don't know how well it'll do in the dishwasher because I'm a lazy fuck and don't hand wash stuff that often. That I've it's been sitting on my desk and I use it. It's big enough that I use it to like make it so I don't spill drinks on my desk. I just put the cup or the can inside the cup. It's like a cup holder. It's still 98 cents a can, immune to inflation. What's up, Migsy? How you doing? Golfin says, this looks like a game you would play. And I've told you to play this game, and you've never played this game.
Live his life in peace.
You're all so sweet.
I see a problem there, Migsy. How do we solve
Rock
this?
waiting back home, right? Team should deliver Erosium ASAP. Then Rock can get back to work.
Right.
But Golfin says it looks like a game you would play.
Elma, look!
What else needs to be said? That would save you 3 laptops a year. Yeah, see, I've got my drink and it's going right in the Florida cup. Cup in a cup. Cup on cup violence.
They've spotted us.
And I said, I don't know. Maybe this game's just too non-linear. You do seem to prefer the linear RPGs, Migsy, which I don't mind at all. Yes, we'll allow that cross promotion here. That's fine.
We mustn't let it work. Attack range. You like that?
That's fine. You can post the link as long as I get to post the link in your stream when I have merch, which is never gonna happen. How's your weekend starting, Migsy? Logo too big and too plasticky.
Think this temporary upgrade.
Yes, this is a series. This is a series, Golfin. There are 4 Xenoblade Chronicles games. Why does scattered make linear sound like a slur?
No sense hanging around here. Let's get back to New LA.
What's up, impending misfortune? I didn't mean for it to come out that way. I play linear RPGs too, okay? But this just happens to be my very favorite non-linear RPG. Where you kind of just, you know, do whatever the fuck you want. In whatever order you want. Lots of missions that have different outcomes based on your decisions. Is that when you're going to play your non-linear RPGs, Migsy? Is when you're not streaming? Is that what I'm hearing? Shit, I've done a lot of this game off stream, and it's mainly because there is a decent portion of the smaller quests there are a lot of reading that I wouldn't want to just sit here and read. So basically what I've decided at this point is you guys are getting the voice acted missions and the main story missions. And with how much fucking schoolwork and shit I've been doing, like, I've had very little time, or very few times where it have been, like, more than an hour that I could play. So I've just been, like, doing small little bursts of this when I can. No, you're gonna load up a 90s window game and scratch your head, Windows, I'm assuming, Windows game, and scratch your head like I did. And this time I get to be my dad drinking the scotch. No, it's C:/run/quake/ini.exe. Then you hit enter. What, is he not going to play Subnautica? That game is perfect to break people of their phobia of the ocean. That's a hot array of emotes right there. That is JSAM level. Your brother, my brother, does he have? He has. Your brother has a bottle of Crown Royal? I too shall drink. Gave. You were getting the big splash. Yes. Emote wall is fantastic. This song.
Hey, that's Erosium! And so much of it, too!
I think the most divisive thing about this game is the soundtrack.
Oh, it wasn't just me. Everyone helped.
Not everybody thinks it's a good idea to put songs
Forget
you're going
about
to hear a
us.
ton of times
You've got some
with
ore
lyrics.
to deliver to your boss, right?
Right.
What? Brock, you went out and got us a fresh supply of Erosium?
Are you saying Golfin's
Not
also
me,
scared
sir.
of the ocean, or
Seneca
you
and my
are,
friends
Florida?
were the ones who found it.
That's mighty kind of you, miss.
Will this allow construction to proceed?
Sure will. We'll start first
Your
thing
name
tomorrow.
is literally Florida. You're fucking surrounded on 3 sides by
Something
ocean.
else, miss. You never told us your friends were so amazing, Rock.
Waterfall. Well, that's a job well done. Good work, guys. It's nice to see those two in such good spirits, too.
How many subs is it to get Subnautica on the wheel? I mean, that plays well, the Subnautica subathon. Is it a dad joke? Is that why I'll get it? You gave Migsy Chips challenge. All right. Every game in existence, Florida. And what is that? Are you doing a three? I don't know the rules exactly. Is it a 3-cat styled promise to play it for an hour and then sometimes only play 5 minutes of it? Or is that a play it through to completion? Because that massively changes up the value. No reason to bring Mist into this. Who fucking was it that... Yeah, oh, it was 1063. 1063 comes in here, spends 6,000 channel points to make me play whatever game I have on Switch that he wants, and he fucking picks Mist. Out of everything. Out of all almost 600 titles, he's like, yeah, this world's not seen enough Mist. I mean, I like Mist. The dev team that created Mist, their offices are less than 10 miles from me. They're a local game dev. Mist means a lot to our community. You spent like 500 Jesus, golfer. Play it now, Migsy. You know the rules. And at this point, what time is it? We're within a half an hour of 3 Cats starting. So, I wouldn't play it today. But as you'll see, I'm a fucking cheap ass. For 6,000 channel points, you get an hour of gameplay. Yeah, Myst is not that hard. Especially if you grew up in a time period where you had to think. Not everything has a easy mode. See? Did you see that, Florida? There's the GG video from earlier that King Swaggus played for me in your stream. Did you see it? Migsy, 6,000 channel points, you get an hour of whatever Switch game you want that I own. But I have to be planning to stream for more than an hour, or if you redeem it when I'm not planning to stream for another hour, then you get it next time I stream and you're around. Oh yeah, you've seen it. You saw it like a fucking hour ago. Wait, what? I don't have something, I guess. I've surveyed 50% of Oblivia, so I'm either missing the Mimiazome left or right leg. That was only an hour ago. Come on, Florida, get it together, man. What excuse do you have for not remembering shit? Level chapter 12, which is the next one. Is there any left we can do? Can't do that one. We can do brotherly love. Oh, let's do custodian's duty. So those 3 hours just don't exist anymore. Got LSU's beer and some THC drinks. Should be a cool weekend. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I did pick up the Mario Golf Super Rush for Switch, specifically because I saw you and LSU playing it. And LSU sounds down. No pressure at all, though. I would like to play with you guys at some point. Wait, why did I get up? Why did I get up and leave? Because I'm retarded. How much for a tier list? For you, Migsy, low price. I'll do a discount. 3,333 bits. Don't make me do math. I don't know what percent discount that is, but it is technically a discount. There we are. This is what I was looking for. A tier list of Napoleon's marshals. Wow. Jesus Christ, that's oddly specific. No, this isn't the one I wanted to do. Where the fuck is it? Oh my god, it's right there. Well, that tier was wasted. If I don't wake up tomorrow and have to buy 3 versions of golf for the Switch, I'll be pissed. Why would you have to do that? See, my favorite golf video game was Tiger Woods for the Wii. Once they added the plus motion thing that was the better The better motion sensor. That shit was fun as hell. Just my shoulders. I shouldn't be doing that with my shoulders anymore. I've got bad fucking shoulders. Huge golf
Hey, how you been?
outing tomorrow.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Hello there.
A tier list that oddly specific, Migsy. I might have to charge you more for that.
Well, I think Lady Neal was hoping to discuss something with you.
Right. Here's the thing. Wait,
Four-
before all that,
Yeah,
I believe
4,444 bits for that. Yeah.
I hear you saved my dear little sister, Celica Sulica.
One
truly
order of
landed in
magnitude
hot
higher.
water. Really, thank you.
But little sister is going too far, Lady Neal. I am
Did you guys
not
figure out
ready.
what is on the docket
Really?
for tomorrow?
I disagree.
For the
We
stream?
were both spawned from the same artificial womb plant. We Clue are all one big family, aren't we?
Well, yeah, those are.
Perhaps, but
That's a
you're the
French
High
tier list.
Custodian, the most exalted in all of Clerian society. Whereas I am from a line of acolytes who serve you. The mere act of accompanying you like this,
You gotta
it's an
import
honor beyond
that tier list.
compare.
Is that so? I haven't been back to our home planet in so long, but I see our education system is as rigid as ever. I'm tired of all this pomp and ceremony. Leave the hierarchical stuff to the other girls. I'd appreciate it if you could simply be yourself around me.
At least the
Lady Neal.
the tariffs aren't hitting the video game stuff
Oops,
yet.
we're getting sidetracked. I'll tell you the rest in the
Maybe
base
it will with
barracks.
the consoles,
It'll be easier
but
if you see the data firsthand.
at least with Switch games, those are mostly manufactured in Japan. So all of the importing I'm doing, none of that's. I was worried about that though, so I like messaged Play Asia, and I'm like, are any of my outstanding orders gonna get hit by the tariffs? And they were able to confirm that no. All the stuff I have on pre-order is being made in Japan. But they did take off the de minimis stuff out of products from China. So, like, there used to be an exclusion if what you were ordering was, like, less than $800 to where it wouldn't be hit with any tariffs. Your Switch 2 is going to be $1,300? Where the fuck? Do you live in Zimbabwe, Golfin? Still under a 10,000th of a penny for Mario level. Now that's a fucking good deal. That's still a sweet deal. What the hell? I've left the internet, apparently. Hey, 1% of my stream has been dropped frames. I just saw that. I don't know when that happened, but we're live. Wait for the full joke. I'm waiting. Color theory? Hello, sir. Migsy wants to move to Japan. Don't worry, I missed that one. But good. I'm glad that didn't affect you. It's cheaper to fly Migsy over with a Switch now. It would be a lot cheaper to buy Switch games. That was the joke. God damn. What's up, Misfortune? I finally got the Xenogears X for my wall in my base. I'm pretty fucking happy about that. We need that Simpsons clip. That's the joke. For every time a joke goes over my head.
Right then, first, take a look at this.
I'd have to make that a really cheap redeem.
The time we went to Oblivia, remember those mystery mechs that attacked us? I finally figured out what they're all about. Rather, I remembered seeing the very same ones in a database back on our home planet.
How have you been, Color Theory? How's the work going, dude?
All right, we have ourselves a yee-off.
You
Oh my
might
God.
find this one at your neighborhood Applebee's.
Time for good old-fashioned yee-off. Let me hear it! Let me hear you, yee!
The model is oriented. But these were special skills who would serve as personal bodyguards to a certain custodian.
That's a real Texan right there. Get it out and get him up.
I asked you who you could trust
Color Theory.
implicitly.
You were the first person not named Gandalf to redeem that in like 6 months. Can someone tell these hicks there's a cutscene going on? It's all right. You guys are here for the bunny girl outfits. I know it.
Indeed, a model answer. But in this case, I'm sorry to say you.
There are more risque bunny outfits in this game.
The answer is.
I just haven't gone
yourself.
for them.
Why? Because logically, it's impossible for you to betray yourself. Ergo, it stands that you can trust yourself.
Oh shit! I didn't even see the
And
bunny
so,
girl.
the master of those scales, copied her personality onto them and incorporated it into their autonomic system. The personality.
Yeah, I'm glad Aegis
of
isn't
the
popping in here though.
Hypostadian Neil
Like,
Male.
I'm betraying my motives, betraying what I've defended by saying cat girls are better than bunny girls by having my main character with bunny ears. Because I could, there are cat ears too.
I did. By which I mean, of course, my predecessor.
You toured the Rivian electric truck plant last week. Oh, I remember seeing those trucks. Walk past engineering, and it was literally a football field of cubicles and people typing on computers.
Such is the destiny of Lady Neil Nail.
Shit.
Well, I may be a clone, but I
good
still
scene.
have my own personality, thoughts, and
Half
desires.
of them were on Discord and playing Call of Duty.
The point is, those scales are technically the embodiment of a
It was the
former
blurst of
iteration Neil
times.
Nail.
Color
Let's
Theory,
call the
I'm
white
doing
one
well,
Neil
man.
Nail Albus, and the black one can be Neil Nail Fervus.
Been a little overwhelmed this quarter with the
Here's
the
what I
schoolwork, but I'm hanging in
Their
there.
job is to defend any sites of Clurian influence. That is the duty of a Neil Nail.
How's the job scene going for you, man?
That's why we were attacked. Who else to right the wrongs of the High Custodian?
Did you ever get that
but the
other
High
job?
Custodian herself.
Because last I
Which
remember, I
means
think you
there's
got the new
only one
job,
left
but
to
then
do.
had a prospect of a second job.
Destroy them.
And the
Put
first
old
job
Neil
was
Nail
like
in her coffin.
starting to fuck you a little bit.
As I'm sure you're aware from the last battle, they're not
You
likely
did get
to
the other
roll
new
over
job?
the
Sweet.
us.
Is it better?
Once again, would you lend me your strength? Please?
Yes. You may have my strength.
Thank you. I was fully expecting you to turn me down, so honestly, I'm delighted.
In every aspect?
After all, I couldn't ask this of just anyone.
Is at least the pay
It's a
better,
risky
or are they
assignment,
treating
but
you
I'm more than
better?
convinced
Is
we'll
any
be
of
able
those
to pull this
aspects
off.
better?
Lady
Okay, so
Neil,
at least there's
let me
that.
accompany you too. I promise
Fuck,
I
man.
won't slow you down.
Thank you, Celica. With you at my side, I'm all the more reassured.
First off, we'll need to find your predecessor's scales, won't we?
According to the data I collected,
Oh, I'm so close to unlocking the
they
best
recently
robots in the game.
ambushed someone, a blade who was exploring a cluster of ruins and cauldrons.
Can you move chat? It's
If the
blocking
scales
that
are
anime
meant to tell
ass.
anyone who explores too far into the ruins, then
Just stop talking and the chat goes
You're
away in
saying
like
if we
90
investigate those
seconds.
ruins ourselves, they will come for us.
bingo. I think it's worth a try. For starters, why don't we try looking in those ruins for info samples? That said, we'll have to be snappy. We can't risk them claiming any more victims.
At once, Lady Neil.
At once. Alright. Where are we flying to? One of the things I love the very most about this game is the sense of freedom that it has just in exploration. And I think they were so intelligent about how they went about slowly increasing your abilities to explore throughout the game. Because at the beginning of the game, preferably deep clip, You start out on foot, and the world is so incredibly fucking massive that it takes you a really long time to get anywhere. And there are relatively few, like, fast travel sites. And then about 6 chapters into the game, you unlock the ability to get your basic first sets of robots. And then a couple chapters later, you get the ability to fly. And I just have always felt that that was a really intelligent way of taking such a massive game world and having you explore it in a pretty natural way. Because you could get up to these really far north continents if you decided to swim there or spend the time to walk across the land bridges. But obviously travel becomes far more efficient. But doing it that way, instead of just like giving you robots straight off the bat, really made you appreciate the smaller aspects of the game's, the world's design. And again, I'll state it pretty clearly, I think this is the best game world that's ever been designed. That's open world, we'll put it that way. Damn it, there are people on now playing Super Mario World, but I don't want to leave. Somehow I... Aw, thank you, Golfin. That is a fucking gigantic compliment. No joke. The bug game. Have to be a little bit more specific than that. What bug game? Remember, holes in brain. And while I am glad there are a couple positive aspects to your new job color theory, I hope that if you're still looking, you do find something that better shapes what you want, dude. What bug game? Damn it, Golfin, what bug game? Bug's Life for PS1? I played that. I mean, that wasn't stellar, but I could say it was pretty good. I've played a lot of worse games than Bug's Life for PS1. This was more recent. My son played a game called Grounded. Yeah, okay, there you go. That was it. I actually pulled that out. I watched my son play a lot of that, and that did actually look really fun. Are you turning this into a non-pun-free stream, Migsy? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, damn it? None of it. Pasta goes in the mouth. There you go. I thought there was gonna be some clever pasta pun that I wasn't thinking of, you know? Way to leave me hanging, Migsy.
Your mind shall not break my spirit.
Don't tempt an Italian with pasta. I don't know, but anytime I bring up Shin Megami Tensei and no one knows what I'm talking about, I can get away with just calling it Shin Macaroni Tortellini, and that seems to be just as effective at conveying what the game is about. And keep an emergency ravioli in your pocket. I mean, you'd at least want it in like a Ziploc, right? And then in your pocket. Ow, fuck you. Fuck that, if you did it at the proper time, you'd have that extra 2 minutes. Yeah, aren't you supposed to, when you're hungry for pasta, you're just supposed to eat so much of it that you can't move, right? Is this the correct Italian method? I don't want to offend any sensibilities, but I thought that was the Italian method. Eat until you pass out or puke. Or both. Fucker. Land on these little guys. Yes, and unlike Chinese, you don't have to do it 2 hours later after it all immediately ejects out of your system. I have never spent much time thinking about the self-defense properties of spaghetti. Have you considered opening up a martial arts school, Migsy, that teaches the many different ways to use pasta as self-defense? I wouldn't even time out anti-snowman for that pun. Is that even a pun? Is Shin Macaroni Tortellini? Is that what we're... That might be a pun. I don't know, we don't have the pun experts in here. Can't be positive. I'm no expert.
I suppose I'm getting used to this.
Ooh, look at all those goodies. Yeah, you've just played the Personas, right? Because you say only the spin-off, but there's like 25 SMT spin-offs.
Nothing yet. Your forebears' scales refuse to surface.
But I'm assuming you mean Persona
Perhaps
5,
the ruins
right?
of Koldros really have nothing to do with Clerians.
No, I'm sure that they do. I took a good look around the cloister.
Whatever.
It was incredibly subtle, but there were traces of the clue. It's starting to look like Samarian worship took a radical turn.
The
very
clue
different
sounds
to the
like an
peaceful faith
STD.
it once was. There's a high probability that we'll find them here. The problem is where to look.
Yes.
Perhaps we should try thinking more central.
In the United States, that's
Central,
the
you
case.
say? From the records we have to go on, we know that a king once ruled here, a civilization under an almighty monarch. This place was once the royal capital. Now, where would a king take his seat?
The throne?
Yes, he would. For a variety of reasons, throughout history, castles have been a mainstay of sovereign power.
What
a
is
castle, both a threshold between
What is he
ruler
getting
and
forced to
governed,
play?
and a bulwark against foreign invaders.
A means of defense? Just as the scales are, you mean?
It's a possibility. Now, time to check our theory. Onward to Orsim Castle. We're sure to find answers there.
Oh, that's what he's having to play. Gotcha. So, that's what we were referencing. All right. We could have made him play Mist, though.
Wind blade! Let's make this quick! Cover fire!
I think that would have been pretty entertaining. A not 90s kid playing Mist?
A temporary upgrade!
I'm saving my missed meme for later. Gotta make sure that we don't institutionalize the boy. No, that is the mainline series, Dixie. If it's just Shin Megami Tensei followed by a number... Well, technically it's a sequel series, because there was Megami Tensei. Without the Shin. Without the Shin. Those were the very first games, but then the series became Shin Megami Tensei. And that is the direct sequel, not a spin-off. And until recently, Persona had the title. It would be Shin Megami Tensei Persona. Cockpit time. That series goes back a long fucking time. As far as I understand it, it was the first series that you were like collecting monsters to fight for you. It does predate Pokemon. Come on, kill him. We got him. Fuel up.
Energy source. Thanks.
I like it here. Shame you play terrible games.
Wing blade.
So what happens when I play a Mario game and you say that?
Wing blade.
Make you eat your words, Golf.
Gravity slap. Induction rod.
Mega 10 in general is Megami Tensei, and those are the first games were based off of the novel series, Digital Devil Story.
I know how this one ticks. Empower yourselves.
Megami Tensei 1 and 2 were directly based off of that novel series. Oh, I prefer the Honesty Golfin. And people are allowed to be wrong about their opinions. You know, I'm in full belief of that. I'd never take an L. Oh, sweet, you do have the Famicom cards? I would love to eventually get a handful of those. I do have the Old Testament collection they did for Super Famicom. I have a Super Nintendo cartridge that has a fan English patch on that. And that is the Super Famicom remake of the very first two games, if I remember. Yeah, the 1 and 2 combo, yep. Shit, there's more to do up here? I thought I was going back to New LA. Oops. Oh, nice. Yeah, I also have Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 and Shin Megami Tensei If. I have Super Nintendo version cartridges of those that were fan-made translations. This is just the last scene from Jurassic Park. Without birds. Oh, there's birds. Yep. If was the precursor to Persona. Yep. And you can sure tell. What are dinosaurs if not early birds, though? Isn't that exactly what they are? Chicken. Exactly. Dino catches the worm. You caught the drift. You picked up what I was putting down.
Lady Neil.
Slightly undercooked chicken.
Yeah, we found our skulls. This floor plan suggests that this was once the castle's keep. The keep
That
is
was
the
the
king's seat of
joke.
power. In other words, it's the heart of these ruins. As we've determined, these skulls are dangerous foes, not to be trifled with. That said, it's not like we have any other option. Destroying them is the only
I was pretty excited that they're announcing, or that they announced the remake of Rido. Those are games that I think more people should play. Damn, that color's living in 3024. Hey, where are my robots? Give me my robot. I remember this part of Jurassic Park. Totally remember this part of Jurassic Park. When you'd get cockpit time while fighting giant robots. I need a fucking drink. I keep thinking at this point I should have gotten some soju tonight. I was thinking about it when I was out running errands, and I didn't do it. I might go get some. I just might do that. Damn, I'm getting lucky. Cockpit time is a random event that makes me invulnerable and not use any fuel for attacks. And we like that. Got vodka, Kahlua, half and half, OJ cranberry juice, and no ice. Damn. You all have 3 cats to watch. Alcohol is highly suggested. Yeah, that's kind of what's making me want to actually get out and drive again. No ice, fucking monster. It's better than 3 cats putting 20 ice cubes to 1 shot of scotch, okay? And ruining the already mid-tier scotch that he has.
That's it. Our task is done. They'll never harm an innocent again. The custodian herself has cleaned up the old one's mess.
The vodka's chilled, though. Hey, that could...
The matter can finally be put to
That
bed.
could counteract it. Just make tiny little mixed
Lady
drinks.
Neil, was this really the right thing to do?
It'll be somewhat cold.
They were erratic and unsafe, but were they not also a part of you?
There's an easy answer to that one, Celica.
And it's very British.
If you are always chained to the past, you can never look to the future. Even if it means denying my old self's legacy, I still intend to right
The
their
English
wrongs.
translation, or the English voice
We
acting
clue must rise
for
above
Xenoblade
our
1 through
past
3
if we're to
is
soar
all done
once
by
again through
UK
the infinite
staff.
beyond.
But these are the only 2 characters in this game that are 100%
Among
British.
the acolytes, there were some who disputed your authority.
Which felt really
Some
weird.
even called you heretic.
Don't get me started. Yeah.
Now I see the truth.
The way he
I
drinks,
see that you have always had Clue's best interests at
I
heart.
wanted to scream.
The same can be said
And for how
of
much he
Claire's
drinks, he
Sarah.
really should know more about
See,
mixed drinks.
The only difference is how we go about it. Besides, making contact with alien races, it's not always the solar storm we think it'll be. We don't need faith and tech as crutches, not when words can bridge the gap between worlds. We have a
Yeah.
prime example of that right here.
I'm a badass.
Right?
She's saying I'm a badass. The fucking dopey ass smile. That's true for way more than drinking.
Now, we've wrapped up our
Yeah.
business in cold rolls, but there's still much work to be done on
That
the
is
Earth.
about what we're about to go do.
So many races journeyed through the stars to end up on this single planet, cosmo-archaeologically speaking. It's odd. The way Mira
having
keeps
a vodka
presenting
anything.
mystery upon mystery, I doubt my
Grape
work's
Crystal
going
Light
anytime
mixed
soon.
with vodka. I mean, I could think of worse things to combine. Effervesce or deflate? We're gonna effervesce.
Oh, you're pretty much indispensable at this point if I'm to perform my fieldwork here. Hey, why don't you become my assistant?
It doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
For me though, like at this
The
point, I
humans might
drink
have
very
pressing matters
rarely,
of their own to deal with right
and
now.
when I do, it's either soju, which I can drink more of, or it's really, really good scotch, and I just like it straight and to sip on it. Not to say I'm averse to trying that, but learn the Psycho Launcher art, heroic tale. Fuck yes. All right, where are we at with this? We are now 127 hours in. Holy shit. Thanks for hanging around, dudes. I appreciate you guys keeping me company. It sure makes my time a lot more exciting here. So thank you very much for being around and hanging out, and the resubs, and the support, and the laughs, and the bullshit. I do appreciate you. I appreciate you being around, even if you aren't listed in this outro song. You know the words, sing along. Please hang out. We're gonna go raid
But it's
the
time to say that is it.
the
We're
dum
done
dum.
for the day. It's been a whole bunch of giggles and shits, but now it's time to call it quits.
There is no way I finally catch a stream and I'm too late. Tizzle, I'm still here.
Another day alive, no struggles
Your
to
intent
breathe,
to
a
be
place
here
we
is
all come
noted.
to get a reprieve. I know. I gotta believe.
Song is great, and then it goes on for 5 more minutes. It's like, it's 4 minutes total, okay?
Now that the stream is over, I wish
You exaggerate when you drink, Dolphin. I don't know if you know this. How are you, Tizzle? How are you? Quick, tell me how you are. You've got less than 4 minutes.
Being here, but here's a few of the names I hold most dear. We got Gandalf Lundgren, Aegisblade Migsy, Wuss Wolf, Anti-Snowman, and
I'm
Nick
sleepy.
Whiskey.
I'm doing well, man.
There's Leon
Been
Loves
very
Games,
busy, but
J-Sam and 1063.
finding time to squeeze in gaming is
HTK
important.
Stars and Jean-Claude Gundammy. How about Gnome the Jardine, Boldazar and Joe Vulgar, MEB Squared and Amazingly Bad Gamer.
Oh, fuck, and I get a sub message, too.
Tizzle and So Dazed. Bearcat Girl, White Smoking Marmalade, Florida Motherfucking and Tooth Fight.
Yeah, apparently it's not a good game, though. It's not Mario. It's not a good game. It said his name. It did. It said his name. Not Mario is a good game. You and Golfin are gonna engage in fisticuffs, I think. Be putting up your dukes. Those are polar opposite opinions. Only good game is Mario. Not Mario is a good game. Yeah, window pane's bot. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm absolutely positive.
I tried my
there's
best.
No one in particular we've missed. I double checked the whispers and gone twice over the list.
And you only started talking a lot after this song was made. Okay, Golfin, that's why you're not in it. Or maybe were you in it? I can't even remember. I think I might have put you in. I don't even know the lyrics to my own song.
God damn it. How could I forget?
I have no idea why the AI thought it was appropriate to turn this into trap. It just did. Who knew we needed country trap music? It's a new genre. It's perfect. Thanks for hanging around, guys.
3 cats watching Top Gun. First warning, 3 cats watching Top